Hello again, my carpy friends. Thanks very much for tuning in. Back down on Deepings one again. This is my first trip for over 6 weeks because the lake's been closed for a month for spawning. Always closes in June, and we're just starting the second week of July now, so been busy with work and everything, so usual things, family life, that sort of thing. But we're back at them again now. I arrived this morning on Deepings 1 early on. It was dark when I got here, so had a good mooch about, hoping to get back in windy again, but that was already taken, not to worry. So I've gone back over in Longcast. Traps are already set, house is up and everything. Like I say, I came early in the dark, so it wasn't a great deal of point in doing the intro then, so I'm doing it now. As you can see, everything's set up. Good old house is up. Rods are out on the spots. Usual spot, same as last time when I caught the 44, I believe it was. Yeah, 44 in the last vlog. So if you haven't seen that one, that's worth checking out. I moved over from windy. Like I say, usual spots in here. We've got the bar running across, which I've been keeping my eye on because it's quite mild today. Obviously with it being July, it's warm enough. So there's a good chance I may get on there, I don't know, I'll have to keep my eye on them. I've got my usual 2 rods over on the back of the island here for the time being. Like I say, it's just all for the time being really, till I find my spots or I see some sort of movement with the fish and things, so just see how that goes. But yeah, looking good. Like I say, traps are out, all the gear's ready, the old house is up. Just going to have a brief chat later on about a bit of the old fish care, which we all know is mega important. Got some of this gear here off Darren from Carp Propolis or Propolis, however you say it. It's used in all the fish breeding industry and everything, so it's the top bollocks really. About as good as you can get, I think. So yeah, I'll be showing you that later on. And that's it for now. I'm going to crack on. I'm going to tie some more rigs up, some fresh rigs up. So I've still got the old ones on from my last trip. So I want some fresh ones on for this trip. And we'll just see how it goes from there. And I'll speak to you all again soon. Cheers now. Hello again everyone. I just want to show you this bait application technique I'm using this week. Sounds posh, doesn't it? What I'm going to use this week is, I haven't done it for probably about 2 years now, rehydrated baits. What it is as the name suggests, I've air dried a few kilos of the prime boilies that I'm using. Probably dried them for about a week, I think, something like that. So they go like little rock hard balls. And then stick them in a bait bucket, cover them with water, and as well as the water, I always put in a good glug of the prime liquid food, some good old hemp oil. All fish like the hemp. And this naughty stuff, don't get on your hands or spill it in the house or in your car, wherever you do. It's RGB, it's Arctic crab. Wicked stuff. Brilliant carp attractor, but God almighty, it stinks to high heaven. Leave them to soak overnight, and obviously all the bait's going to dry and all that goodness you've put in with your liquids, your hemp oil and your flavourings that you've put in, all that be drawn into the boilies, and hopefully they'll go fairly soft. And then on the actual day of fishing, when I bring it down, check them again, and if it's a bit dry, I'll put some more in, more water, more glugs, more feed, so it's just absolutely soaking in all the goodness all the time. And eventually, after about a day, the bait start to go soft and they'll start to break down. So the plan is, once they're actually out in the lake being spawned out, they'll just be on the bottom and they'll just be constantly giving off attractors all the time. Hemp oil will be glugging up to the surface every now and again. They get the smell of the Arctic crab, and the goodness of the prime liquid. It's all there, just slowly breaking down all the time. And obviously, if any fish come in or birds come in even diving on your baits, that'll disturb it all, and that'll give a load more attraction as well. That's the plan. And over the top of that, I normally add either a wafter or a trimmed down pop-up, and I also put a few tigers in the mix now and again as well, just in case, because the carp in here do love a tiger, I must admit, but only sparingly though. There's probably only about 20 to 30 tigers in amongst 2.5 kilos of boilie, so it's nothing really. And the consistency that I go for really is just like that. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's just like a paste type effect. There's some pellets mixed in as well, which break down as well, which swell and go soft, which form all that area there, so hopefully they'll go in the spawn. As they land, they'll just break down and disperse all over the bottom. Like I said, constantly giving out attractors all the time. Worth a try, we'll see how it goes. It's worked everywhere else and I've used it before, so rehydrated boilies, well worth giving a go. Like I said, they just suck in all the attractors and then they slowly release over a period of time during your session, and hopefully attract some carp down to have a munch. Right, that's it for now then. I'll speak to you all again soon. The things you see when you're carp fishing. Just witnessed a bit of nature at its worst. There was a pair of coots on the island, just swimming around the island, and as usual it saw one in the distance, so it flew off, started fighting with the other ones. Within seconds, big black back gull came over the trees at the back there, grabbed the young'un, took it away over into the field up the back. Poor little thing, squeaking its head off, getting carried away by a big black back gull. Horrendous, but that's nature, that's how it is. Dog eat dog and all that, or bird eat bird as it is. I tell you what, I wish you'd come and get this blinking family of 6 here. These coots are driving me round the bend. Only joking, I know they live here, it's their place. But still, it's just constantly picking your baits up all the time. Oh, the joys of carp fishing. All them thoughts will be gone if one of them rips off in a minute, or any time anyway really, during the session. All fingers are crossed, see how it goes. R.I.P. baby coot. To a flying start. Nice 30 pounder. Fought like I don't know what. Cracking fish. Massive fins. No wonder it fought so well. Come on, big lad. Now where, see the camera. There we go. How's that for a bonny one? Whoop. Come on, man, I'll get you put back soon as you took your pictures. One more try this side. There we go. How's that for a pearly? Whoa. Slippy. Spin around quickly and get her straight back. She's put her cracking fight up. Beautiful fish. How's that? Can't argue with that, can you? First trip back for 6 weeks. Over 6 weeks actually. And we'll start off with a scrape of 30. That'll definitely do. And what a fight. Absolutely incredible fight. Whoa. Look at the tail and blinking fins on it. What a fantastic fish. Right, I got to put back, she's had a cracking fight. Cheers now. Go on then when you're ready. Go on, big fella. You put up a good scrap there, mate. You certainly did. The size of them blooming pectoral fins. Absolutely huge. No wonder it fought so well. RAF's joined in above, I don't know if you can hear that. Cheers RAF. There you go, just getting a wiggle on. Come on fella, I think you're about ready now. There you go, good lad. There he is. What a fish. Boom. Back of the net. Well then, how was that? Not a bad start. First time back in over 6 weeks. A nice 30 in the net. Scrape a 30, but you're 30. It's good enough for me. Awesome scrap. Absolutely amazing. All 3 rods have all been redone again. The one that the fish came from was the bar rod. The really shallow bar. Between 3 and 4 foot. I've seen a bit of movement on there today, so I put one of the rods over there this morning. And as you can see, it paid off. Just before the rod actually ripped off, there was just a massive fizz coming up, bubbles everywhere, and I thought, it must go any time, that one. And then true enough, boom, off it went. Like I say, all 3 rods have been redone. 2 rods I've put the sloppy spawn mix over, with the boilie and the pellet and all the different additives I put in. All the hemp oil and the prime liquid and Arctic crab liquid, which I can still smell. Absolutely honks, but the fish seem to like it. And the other rod, it's got those Vitelak halved boilies, the chops that I made up. Just sat there with a little craft knife and chopped them all up. And that was about 4 spams of that. Nash spods. So yeah, happy days. All set up ready to go now. See what tonight brings. See if there's any more wanted. Having a feed hopefully. Usual fingers are crossed. It's just flat calm. I don't like when it's flat calm on here. Needs a wind on it. There's a bit of a start in the edge of algae bloom coming up as well, so could do with a good blow to clear all that away. Water level's nice and high for the time of year, which is good. We had an absolute ton of rain about 2 weeks ago down this area, so that's done it the world of good. So yeah, happy days so far. Just having a chill. Usual cup of tea. And see what tonight brings. Happy days so far, can't complain. Just them goddamn coots. Right, I'm going to love you and leave you, and I'll speak to you when I've got something to say. Cheers for now. Bye now. Happy days. Just having my cup of tea after chatting to you. Left hand rod ripped off. Only been out half an hour. That was over the sloppy spod mix, right over the back of the island. Happy days. I think it's a bit bigger than last one as well, so even happier days. Right, I'm going to go and get it weighed and photographed and everything. I'll show you in a second. Cheers for now. How's that? £39. Chunky Deepings, one mirror. What a carp. The prime doing the business again on the sloppy spod mix. Happy bloomin' days. Spin around. Oh. What a lovely carp. There we go. Check out that. How's that? What a fish. Absolutely stunning. Another cracker. Happy days. Right, we got her back. Cheers now. Oh my god. Say about the return shot. Stuck her in the edge in the sling, kept hold of the straps, undone both zips, and it went absolutely ballistic and just blinking launched out like an exocet and flashed over one of them bushes there. So not to worry, we saw it on film. As you can see, I'm out of breath. God, what a scrap. What a session so far. 30 and 39. Happy with that. Right, let's get this swinging rod back on the spot again, see if there's any more out there. Cheers. Just rescued a bumblebee, stuck in the lake, buzzing round, managed to fall in somehow. Hopefully he dries wings off and he'll be alright. It's my good deed for the day. Gotta take care of the old bumblebees. Well, that's the first day nearly over. Early evening, 7 o'clock. Favourite time of the day usually. Just sit and chill and watch the water. Gone dead quiet at the moment, man. Odd little fizzing now and again here and there, but not a lot. Like I say, I'd prefer it if there's a bit of a wind blowing. I don't like it when it's flat calm like this. It's all overcast and muggy and could be a storm on the way, I think. But the good news is the bee survived. Get in there. Rescued him from the lake. Put him over the back here on the nice dry grass. Tried him with some of the old sugar and water on a spoon. Wasn't interested in that. Kept going checking on him. Give him a little nudge. And up he went. And landed on the nice flowering bush behind us and started feeding straight away. So he's gone on to live another day. More than I say for the baby coot, mind. Oh, good lord. But not to worry. So I'm just having to chill, like I say, to wind down. Nice granola bars. Of course, the obligatory cup of tea. And just see what tonight brings, really. Usual story. Anything occurs early evening or during the night, I'll get straight back to you. If not, I'll see you all in the morning, bright and early. Cheers for now. Catch you all soon. Well, good morning, me carpy friends. Nothing to report during the night. All quiet. Lovely morning though. So it's not all bad. Not a bad view, is it? Birds are singing. They're in full song this morning. There's the old wood pigeon above my head. He's been going since about 4 o'clock this morning, bless him. How's that for a view? Awesome. Just need a one toner now. I'll just leave you with that view, and I'm going to have a nice cup of tea. I don't know if you can see that. No, one zoom in, there we go. Nice cup of tea for the old fella. Steam and brew. I'm just going to sit back, enjoy my cup of tea, a couple of biscuits, and see what I'm going to do today, whether I'm going to stay another night or whether I'm going to call it a day or not, because it was absolutely dead last night. Okay then, speak to you all soon. Hello again everyone. I've got carp feeding on this bar, I think, on the shallow bar. It's only 3 to 4 foot deep. They keep fizzing up, so I brought the rod in to redo it this morning with a fresh bait. And it's all sunk down into the silkweed. I had to pull it back, so I've gone for a lighter lead. Flat one as well, so hopefully it won't bury itself in the silkweed as bad. Waft a hook bait, so that sinks slowly. And I've double foamed it, so hopefully lead will go into the weed and this will just sink down and hopefully lie on top of the weed, and the carp will be able to pick it up, all being well. We'll soon find out, won't we? Cheers for now. Hello again everyone. That's all the rods redone. Left hand rod, which did the 39 yesterday, put about a dozen spods over that one, lash spods with the old sloppy mix. So hopefully there should be some big girls over there. RAF's joined us again. Goddamn timing's amazing. Middle rod, same as yesterday, just a light scattering. Same with the bar rod. But I'm getting plagued on there by the coots, so have a spot of lunch. Chicken tikka panini. And a nice little treat for after. To celebrate me brace of 30s yesterday. Chocolate and cream dessert. Absolutely love these bad boys. Not the best for the old waistline, but we all need a treat now and again, so I'm looking forward to that. Right, I'm going to crack on, have my panini and my little dessert. The old chasing big carp kettles on, ready for a brew. So all's good in the hood, as I say. Happy days. All we need now is a one toner from one of them rods, and then I will be buzzing my bits off again. Right. Cheers for now. Well, that's lunch done. Getting battered by the birds on the bar. Winking coats, having my life. But I texted a good lady earlier. Told her I'd go home if you fancy it, because she's on her last day of the holidays tomorrow, so thought I'd go out for the day. She said, no, you're okay, there's 3 good tennis matches on. So I thought, oh well, happy days. So, nipped to the fridge, got myself a bottle of my favourite cider, and I'm going to sit and chill in the sun. Happy days. One more fish would be nice, but mustn't be greedy. But there's still plenty of chance. Loads of time left. Fingers firmly crossed as usual, and see how it goes.
Time ticks and decays, never to return, never to feel whole. Isn't it so easy to lose yourself in time, to draw a finish line, to give yourself to one It kills me not to know.
Can't beat a bit of Deepings one in the sunshine on an evening. Looks absolutely class. How good's that? Stunning. Absolutely stunning. Not a bad place to spend a couple of hours. Love it. Just a quickie, I almost forgot. Start of the vlog I mentioned the propolis or propolis, which is a carp topical treatment, which is basically a antiseptic, anti-inflammatory. This one's by Carp. Everyone should have this in the bag. It's used by all the fish farmers and koi rearers and all them sort of people. It's actually made by bees, believe it or not. It's called bee gum, and I'm not sure whether you're aware, but even honey has good antibacterial properties and anti-inflammatory properties as well. So excellent for hook holds, missing scales, any little cuts or scars they've had during the fight or whatever. Always give them a treatment with this stuff. Awesome stuff. Like I said, this one's from Darren at Carp. Find him on Facebook, obviously, and on his website, which is where he sells it from. So yep, well worth getting. Must take care of these fish, haven't we? Like you say, when we're catching them, dragging them through weed beds and all that sort of thing. Have small cuts and tears in the mouths and whatever from the hook and stuff. I always give it a treatment with this sort of gear. Got to take care of our carp, haven't we? And like I say, any loose scales, anything like that, or any scales that are missing or damaged, any little blisters, sores, anything like that, this is the gear to use. There's other makes about, some of them aren't so good, some of them are quite good. I used Bonjela for years, absolutely years and years I used that for, and that always seemed to work quite well, but they reckon this is the daddy of the stuff. Get off. This gear is the right gear for our carp, so go and get yourself some, and always keep some in your bag, like you say, because we're always putting hooks in the mouths, aren't we? So we should take care of them. That's that for now. I just thought I'd share that with you. Thanks very much for watching. Hello again, everyone. Just a quick roundup before bed. Fairly quiet on the carp front. I've had to move one of my rods because I'm just getting absolutely battered constantly by the blinking coots. So I've just chucked a single long on the back of this small island to my left hand side. Put my other rod, right hand side rod, which is on the bar. It's a big fish just rolled about 2 yards behind where it is. And that's been out most of the day, and the fish have been over there all day today. So I'm in a bit of a dilemma. Is it stuck in weed, in that horrible silkweed? Now the wind's dropped, because it can sink down once the wind drops and the sun goes in. Or do we just leave it and see if it goes? Big decision. I don't want to bring it in and move it if it's fine, because obviously it'll spook the fish out of there. Then again, if I go to bed thinking it's stuck in weed, it's not going to go anywhere. What do we do? Just can't decide. Really tempted to try and re-chuck it with a load of foam round. I'll have a think. Like I say, it's nearly time for bed shortly. Be coming in dark another hour. Because these mozzies are a blinking pain in the backside. It's not the coats diving on your bait, it's the blooming mozzies trying to eat you. So I'm just going to finish this last cup of tea. Have a quick chill. Just keep my eye on things out there and decide what to do with that rod. And all being well, I'll see you during the night. If not, I'll see you first thing in the morning, because I'm away early in the morning. Early start in the morning. Get myself back home again, get the dogs out. Get back to normality again. All part of it. Find that balance. So I love you and leave you, and I'll see you when I see you. Good morning, me carpy friends. All quiet on the carp front again last night. Nothing to report this morning, I'm afraid. I'm going to have me porridge, nice cup of tea, get the barrel loaded, head off home, try and make the most of the day ahead, get ready for the next trip. Right, I'm going to crack on because I'm in a bit of a rush this morning. It's only 5:30, but I'm going to crack on and get away. Beautiful out there, as you can see. Try and get away before the rain comes, and I'll speak to you all before I go. Right, cheers for now. Hello again, everybody. That's it, it's a wrap. It's just starting to rain, so I'm going to put the camera gear away. Everything's sorted. House is down, usual stuff. Our rods are on the floor, just waiting to go away. Like you can see, it's just starting to rain now, so I'll get the old camera put away, and I'll see you next time. And don't forget, I'd love it if you subscribe please, and hit the old bell icon so you don't miss any more of these trips. Like I say, it's another cracking trip. Nice brace of 30s, nice £30 mirror, and a £39 mirror, can't talk. £39 mirror. So yeah, happy days. A couple of 40s beforehand and a 50. It's all going to plan. Nice one. Right, okay then. Thanks very much for watching. Tight lines everybody. Hope you catch plenty of fish, and I'll see you next time I'm on the bank. Cheers for now.